I think this is what makes me mad most of all. I'm going to give you a picture. So, the people who have moved in here, the three people have got incredibly sick. We got neighbors getting sick. We got people on oxygen tanks. It's just way, way sickness in here. And there was a child living in here before us. Now, we don't know how bad it was then, but we know that they allowed water to come in the walls before we moved in here, and now it's been about 10 years. I've tried to seal it. But here's what I want you to think about. If everybody is getting sick in this apartment for 10 years, if water's been allowed to leak in for 10 years, if there's visible, um, I don't know, 10 foot by 4 foot wall of mold on the siding trying to eat metal, and then there's even more inside the siding and inside the wall where the wood is. And if they ate away big, big head sized chunks of wood out of the window where water is just allowed to go straight into the building, if this is what's getting everybody so sick that they're literally can't move their arms, legs, they're passing out dizzy, being hospitalized, if that's going on, and the landlord's plan is just to get us out and fuck us and re-rent this place out because that's what's going to happen. And it looks like the town of Rochester is perfectly okay in helping him do this. The town of Rochester Department of Health and Human Services have made no attempt to try to help the people's health in this building. They've made every attempt to cover this up and help the landlord. Every eviction notice we got, we have not heard anything back about what to do about paying that or in court. Every time we show the window down at welfare or code enforcement or department, we show the water coming in, we show the hole in the window, and we show it to people who say, "Oh my God, what is that? A basement?" No, that's right here. That's right where we sleep. Whenever we do that, as soon as they realize who it is, they make a 180 turn and they just run. They're like, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit." I mean, we want to help, but that guy pays us a lot of money, is the type of attitude they give us. And some of these weird, weird tricks that they're pulling, like people showing up, they don't know him in the other room, and they try to confuse the old man into thinking there's nothing that he can do. That seems very suspicious to me, especially when their name tags say Rochester on it. That seems very weird. And then as soon as I came out and asked them the question, well, what's this third part on the piece of paper about that we can hire a attorney for personal for getting sick? All of a sudden they turn white. They kind of get that embarrassed look, and they instantly reveal their true selves. So, oh, damn, I'm shaking. Um, um. So, anyways, picture this to yourself. Um, when we're out, David, my roommate, will be in a shelter 83, getting sick in a shelter in Rochester while they just try to finish him off and control him. And it won't be that hard. They'll be able to take over his life real easy from there and hide everything that happened. Me, I'm going to disappear. They'll probably finish me off somehow to make sure to shut me up. But nobody cares about that. Nobody cares what happens to me or my roommate. But what I care about is this: who's coming in here next? Because this place is going to be rented out like in a heartbeat. Nobody's shutting this place down. They need us. Me and my roommate would need to go and get this place shut down. We have the worst sickness. We have the worst apartment, and we have the worst visible holes. We have videos of water coming in, and mushrooms came in our floor in the bathroom. We had mushrooms growing in our floor. We had pictures of this and showed this to the code enforcement as well. And I sent these to my relatives as well. So we have a lot of gross, gross, gross stuff making us sick. But if they don't care about us, they're going to bring a child in here. So I want you to imagine a 6-year-old coughing, getting sick in a small bedroom, just like the disabled man, because we've had Raymond get sick. I'm getting sick. My roommate 83 is getting sick. Our guests get sick. Our neighbors are getting sick. We get sick. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. You just look at the picture and you get sick. But whoever moves in here next, they're going to close all the windows. They're going to try to hide it a little bit. And then the kid's going to get sick. You're going to have a 6-year-old coughing, puking. You're going to have him missing school. And don't forget, Rochester's going to cover it up and let this kid get sick too. They're going to blame it on allergies. They're going to say, oh no, he just has allergies. And then he's going to get sick for another couple of years until he has permanent asthma and lung damage. Don't forget, they're not going to tell this parent that this place is really bad and is going to get their child sick. You think the landlord is going to let the new tenant know that their child's going to get sick? Do you think that they move in a disabled man and another elderly man, that they're going to let them know that they're going to get sick? No, they're going to call it allergies. And these people are going to go to the same doctors I went to. They're going to go to the same agencies and get the same treatment. It's a scam. It's a death trap. They're utilizing their disabled and their elderly like me so they can get some money out of us. Here, this place needs to be shut down. Let's put all the elderly sex offenders and people that we don't want in that building. We'll suck their Social Security dry, and anybody who needs Social Security will work them to death. And then when they come asking for help, we'll just run so many games that they don't get the help in time, and then we'll just move somebody else in. Because it's really suspicious, a lot of the behaviors I'm seeing. That's why I'm bouncing this footage out of state, because that's probably the only way I'll survive. And if they find my body someplace, just know that Rochester's the reason. I'm not committing suicide. No, absolutely not. I am absolutely not going to commit suicide. Not while this shit's going on, no. So if you find my body dead, or if the hospital refuses to release me and I find me dead in there, know what they're doing. Please, know what they're doing. And there's another child about to be sick in here as well, or another individual who won't be told what's going on. Not only that, because I'm dead, I'm not going to be able to start the support group for these children in Massachusetts coming out of the orphanages, or the adults who have already gone through it. So please try to help them as well. There's a lot of people coming out of Massachusetts with real psych conditions. They're really confused. These medication problems really are kind of messing with their head. Doctors aren't really treating these medical conditions properly. And so there's a lot of problems down there. And I just, these people need a person to talk to that understands. And I'm willing to sit in a circle and just hear them. They probably don't think I know what they're going through, but if anybody knows, it's me plus 10. I mean, literally. I went through it plus 10. My mother plus 10 did. So she added to it. And now the state just wants to finish me off. They're like, oh shit. Whoa, we had the wrong person in that death trap. Oops. A savant that was made crippled. Oops. We better get him out of there. So what they're trying to do is get my roommate into a shelter, and then they don't know what to do with me. So they're just trying to deny health care at this point. I'm not sure how how my doctors are doing this. It's the weirdest treatment I ever saw. I mean, it's so bizarre how these doctors act, and I really just need medical care. Write a damn do not work order. Write a do not lift order. How hard is that? I mean, when somebody's bleeding in their testicles, is it so hard to write a do not lift order? If somebody got the flu, is it so hard to write them don't spread the flu order? Is this such hard things to do? If somebody's disabled and falling down on the side of the road, it might not be best to have them keep the whole city running. I was the only store open every day of the week. No other gas station was open like that. But yet we should be the one closed most of the time. But yet I'm being told to keep it up for the town because I'm not being given paperwork that I'm supposed to be getting. I can't stop until I get the proper paperwork that everybody else gets. And I see what other people get. I'm not stupid. And they're 1/10 of my problems. I literally, people just take one look at me and know that something's wrong. And I tell them what's wrong. I don't keep no secrets. But see, there's something else to it. There's a lot of money saving going around and laziness. A lot of these doctors and people just want their jobs to be easy. Oh, then we might have to shut down the building. I mean, that's a lot. These people might have to go up into hotels, or the landlord might have a problem, or, oh, we can't shut down a building. No, let's just let these people get sick. We'll move in some other people. This is their attitude. It's wrong. I'll show you. I'll show you one of the windows where waterfalls come in. Oh, damn it. I tried to prevent water from coming in, but you can't. Soft like a sponge in there, so water just soaks right down into the wall, and then we get super sick from this, and it goes up and down the window too, rots all the way up.